Nationwide protests continue. Earlier, a delegation led by the Federation of All India Medical Association met with the Health Ministry officials and reiterated their demands. The Health Ministry asked them to call off their protests. However, they said that they will only take a step back when all of their demands are met. Now, the protests will continue today as well. Remember, one of the basic demands is safety at the workplace. But resident doctors of AIIMS are now set to gather outside of the Health Ministry in a short while from now at 11 a.m. to carry out a symbolic protest.
A lot more is unfolding, and what is really surprising, we have seen a never seen before protest yesterday in Kolkata. Remember, it was a match of East Bengal and Mohun Bagan that was cancelled by the government side, saying that adequate security would not be provided. Now, after that, we saw that the fans from both the football clubs, they came together to protest the whole RG incident. In fact, remember, a lot of police was deployed in the scene, and when the fans, when the crowd went unruly, even police had to resort to lathi charge. So this is a never seen before protest. Not only that, yesterday we have also seen how the Tollywood actors, they have also hit the streets seeking for justice for this RG incident. They have said clearly that we might have different political affiliations, but when it comes to this particular case, we will hit the street together. And we have seen how the Tollywood industry in fact have come out to protest. Before that, we have also seen Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee protesting. But the question that the opposition is asking at this point in time is that she is also the Home Minister, she is also the Health Minister. Other than being the Chief Minister herself, what exactly is Mamata Banerjee protesting against?
Crossing over to my colleague Abhishek now to get us more on what's taking place on the ground. Abhishek, what is the status of the protests that are going to be taking place in Maharashtra today?
Definitely, I'm present here at Azad Maidan, one of the iconic garden. But you know, these are the citizens of Mumbai who have gathered here from past 1 hour, and many of them are reaching here. I would like my cameraman to pan across and show you. You know, so many of them today have joined here the doctors' protest in solidarity. You know, they are demanding justice for the female resident doctor who was brutally raped and murdered, and most importantly, safety and security of women at the workplace is something that is concerning now, is what they are demanding. And more importantly, the Central Protection Act that needs to be immediately implemented, the demands of the doctors. Let's try and speak to them and understand. Ma'am, how the things are getting worse day by day, and this kind of act which has taken place in Kolkata has forced the citizens to come on roads and protest.
Basically, I feel what has happened is keeps on happening in our country, and there has been some very, definite way of stopping it. And for me, I feel as a person, I think it has to start at the grassroots level. If each and every mother teaches their boys, I specify boys, to respect women, probably we will not have this kind of a scenario, and we'll probably have a generation, the next generation of boys who will learn respecting women, and we will not have this kind of violence if once that is put into place.
Definitely a strong message, and you can see they all are taking place at this given point of time. I'll tell my cameraman to show you, these all are the residents of Mumbai that has gathered. Also, I'll point out here, former chairman of SBI, that is Arundhati Bhattacharya, have also joined in capacity as a citizen of Mumbai. Let's try and speak to some more and understand what is the exact problem and will there be a solution. Ma'am, इसका कभी solution निकल पाएगा? क्योंकि हर कुछ कैसी घटना होती है, then we come all together and protest, and some sort of seriousness has been taken by the administration, then they forget again.
किसी भी चेंज को, किसी भी बदलाव को लाने के लिए पूरे सिस्टम में बदलाव करना होता है, सोच में बदलाव करना होता है, और सिर्फ हम कुछ लोग इकट्ठे होकर के प्रोटेस्ट करने से उसमें बदलाव नहीं आएगा जब तक ऊपर से जो लोग न्याय के लिए, जो लोग समाज की सुरक्षा के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल हैं, जब तक वो इसके बारे में सोचना शुरू करेंगे.
See, definitely, this is what a message. It's not only about protest. They are doing their part, but what is the responsibility of the government, the administration? They should also take the note of this protest. They should also do seriously their work. And that is how things can change and is expected by them. In fact, again, I would like to point out, demand for justice for the female resident doctor that was brutally raped and murdered. At the same time, Protection Act and safety and security of women at the workplace. These are the citizens of Mumbai on the occasion of Raksha Bandhan. They have gathered here at Azad Maidan and protesting in solidarity with doctors. Back to you.
All right, Abhishek, thank you so much for joining us, getting us those voices from the ground, showing us what the situation is like as well when it comes to the protests. Now, amid the protests that we are seeing nationwide, one big question does arise. How safe are medical universities? Here's a reality check conducted by my colleague Adib from King George's Medical University in Lucknow. Take a look.
We are right in the King George Medical University and we are here to see what preparation this medical university is doing for their doctors, for the staff and for the patients after the incident of RGK Medical Hospital. What happened with the doctor in RGK Medical Hospital, how this particular hospital is preparing to prevent these type of incidents. We are right outside the pediatrics ward of the King George Medical University. So this is the pediatrics ward of the King George Medical University, and if one has to enter inside this ward, you can see there's no security guard at this point of time. Probably this is the chair of the security guard, but no one is here. And as you can see here, I'm entering inside the hospital. There's a CCTV in the hospital complex at the pediatrics ward. But if this is the way, and you can see these people, they are going right inside the hospital and there's no one to stop them. They are entering inside the ward, but no one is here to stop them, to check them where they are going, whether they have any work over here or they are just to see anything or any special for purpose, or whether they have any patient over here. So you just saw how these people have just entered the pediatrics ward, where it's supposed to be a guard over here who is keeping a track, but clearly there's no guard over here at this point of time. It's almost 10:30 in the night, you can see, and this is one of the busiest hospitals in the state, this King George Medical University, and this is one of the ward. There's no guard at this point of time, but CCTV is there, and you can see this is the pediatric ward, and this is the point of where in fact there's a guard here. Right now you can see he's dragging his chairs, he's going out to put his chairs there. I think it's time when there's duty is changing, but at this point of time you can see no guard is present at the door to stop a person from entering inside the pediatric ward. This is the point that all the doctors, protesting doctors here in KGM and rest of the hospitals are demanding. They are demanding that they should be provided with the enough security. If a female doctor is working at night, there should be enough adequate arrangements for the female doctor in the hospital premises.
And here's a reality check on what the security presence is like at PGI Chandigarh. Here's a report from my colleague Amandeep for more.
After the Kolkata incident, Times now reach on the ground inside the hostel premises to check the safety and the security of doctors and the nursing staff, especially for the females as well. Right now we are inside PGI MR of Chandigarh, and in fact you can see that on my right these are the hostels of the doctors, and in fact some of the female staff or the doctors, they are walking alone during the night hours. Maybe after finishing their shift we will try to speak to them. May I speak to you for a second, please?
Yes.
आप लोग you are from this PGI MR hospital only?
Yeah, we are working here.
You are working as a
Nursing officer.
nursing officer. So you both are working as a
We
nursing?
both are nursing officers. Yes.
After Kolkata incident, do you really feel secure inside the hospitals walking alone now?
No, not exactly like that, but we are here from more than 10 years. So somehow we are thinking that we are safe. But after this incident, we have that threat in our heart that we can't walk alone for in our place also.
Inside the hospital also we feel safe only till only early hours in the evening. Like as the darkness becomes more worse, like we feel frightened to work alone or walk alone. And after 9:30, like it seems very dangerous also walking here, because no person also we can encounter. And if without scrubs, if we someday we walk like this, some patient or attenders who are uneducated, they also feel like we are outsiders and they try to misbehave and wrong way, and they approach us with a wrong intention actually. And like after 10 it's like we cannot walk at all on the pathway, also on pavement. We need some vehicle, or we feel like moving in a car is safe even inside the campus. Rather than that, like even on scooty also, people try to chase on the bikes and they try to misbehave badly, especially with girls. They try to overtake with lots of speed inside the campus also. So I don't think these are the good things. Like no police or no security guard will be there in the night hours. Only during the morning OPD times they'll be there. They'll try to control traffic, but not in the night times. Who eve teasings and all, they won't focus on that.